ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ವರಮಹಾಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ ಹಬ್ಬದ ಶುಭಾಶಯಗಳು ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಇವತ್ತು ವರಮಹಾಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ ಹಬ್ಬ. ಕನ್ನಡ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಣಿಪಾಲ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ, that is civil engineering. I hope you know it. 1957 MIT started. It was the MEC, Manipal Engineering College. So when our founder visited MIT Massachusetts, he decided, I want to build one more MIT in Manipal, and that is Manipal Institute of Technology, 1957, with civil engineering as the first branch, you know. So that you understand what is the importance given to civil engineering by our founder's family. So we all know, you know, we are here because of our visionary founder, Dr. Tonse Madhava Anantapai, who was a medical doctor. You know, during that British era, he decided to stay back and serve the society by discarding all the wonderful opportunities during British era. And he has chosen this barren hill, converted into a knowledge town, which is globally known now, Manipal. So when you say Manipal, everybody knows, right? Because I always tell our students and parents, you know, you say that we got admission into Manipal, that's enough. Because rest is assured, because every time the quality check is done, and Manipal is a brand in education and healthcare. So we became university in 1993, Manipal Academy of Higher Education, a deemed to be university. That was the first deemed to be university status given to private university, and we are successful in getting that. And later when government decided that we want to recognize, you know, IOE, Institute of Eminence, then in that there are 6 universities Government of India identified, 3 private, 1 non-existing, correct no? And we got it in the first phase itself. Later some other institution also got added. These are all, you know, proofs that what we are doing is well recognized globally, and we are making our students and alumni proud every day. And we are sitting in a building which is again donated by our alumni. And I am very happy to say that Dr. Amit is our proud alumni. You know? So we have recruited him as a professor of practice, because that's also a new concept, you know, professor of practice. So we want industry people to come in and teach our courses. That's a new initiative what we have taken 3 years ago. So Dr. Amit is one among the top, and also, you know, I was not knowing that he is a PhD. Then I got to know that he is a PhD also by being in industry for a long time. And he also leads a center for net zero of Manipal Academy of Higher Education. Thank you, Amit, for taking this, because this is a very important event where industry experts, industry leaders are here. And we have with us Dr. Murthy sir, who is basically a chemical engineer, but Associate Director for Development. And his responsibility is also 50% civil, being a chemical engineer. And then our Dean, Dr. Balakrishna, who is a geologist by qualification and one of the well-known environmental specialists of you know, the country. I know his contribution and a good amount of research and grants what he has received. So my friend, you know, he is a chemical engineer, but helping us in Manipal Academy of Higher Education to bring corporates and you know, anybody who wants to collaborate with the university. So he is the man. I am sure, sir, you are going to interact with each one of the panel members here. When it comes to practicing, you know, we say that national education policy, when it is introduced, there are several things which they brought in. One of the important concept was experiential learning part. But in Manipal, we are doing it for long ago, you know. Every student gets a hands-on experience, and they also get a strong foundation of the basics of the domain. That's very important, because nowadays, you know, your students are there. Everything is now outsourced to AI. Correct, no? So we are really worried now whether AI is going to eat our job. AI will not eat our job. Our thinking itself eat our job. Once you think that AI is going to take my job, then you are nowhere in the picture. Technology is evolving. Technology is developed by human being for day-to-day work. We have seen different technologies, this century, especially the 20th century, you have seen all kinds of technology. We are in 21st century. But you see, every technology, when scientific calculator was introduced in US, mathematics and stat professor went on hunger strike. I don't know whether you know it or not. I'm telling about 1980s stories. When scientific calculators are introduced, there was a strike in US, in New York. Today also we are striking against ChatGPT and AI. Correct now? People have accepted it. Technology is there to complement, not to replace us. That is a very strong belief of Manipal. And I'm sure, each one of you have proved yourself in the industry and you have taken time to spend with academy. I'm sure you are not only helping us to understand what's happening in the industry, you will also understand that how exactly academia is contributing back to the industry for creating the right skill set for our graduates. That's very, very important. And at the end of the day, because 15 people, I'm sure you may not know one another very well. Correct, no? You may get network, get to interact, up to 5 o'clock. Now sitting is a challenge, I'm sure you will sit. Because when it is an interaction session, most of the time, obviously you can sit. If it is a boring lecturer, you ask our students, they will doze off. Correct? It's very important. Somebody will doze off, they don't need any command. Correct, no? So they will just doze off. Enjoy your session. Please contribute back. You can contribute to us in our classroom delivery as an adjunct faculty from industry. That option is very much open because I am sure now you have proved yourself. You are in a state where you want to give it back to society and academia because you have a lot of knowledge and you know what is a skill gap. And we always talk, in our media, because India has 5,000 plus channels. We always talk negative, and negative news takes a lightning speed, right? You see in every news we say that these many percentage of engineering graduates are not employable. Who found that percentage? Any random number is okay because news either bikta hai. Anything you can sell here. That is very unfortunate. Nobody is willing to fix it. If you have guts, come and fix it. Otherwise you should not talking. So this is an opportunity. You all have decided to come back and contribute to the academia. And I request this association should not be only one day. Please associate with our school and contribute in whatever way possible. If you can take few students as an intern with you, we are very happy. In summer break, we have 2 months of break. You can give opportunity to let the students come and see your work. Most of the time, civil engineers also wants to restrict themselves only to the laptop now. Very unfortunate. Correct, no? Because civil engineering, if you want air-conditioned room and laptop, then you should quit civil engineering job first. So unfortunately, that is happening. That is not an encouraging one because nobody wants to go to the field. So please accept our students for 2 months internship or a 6 months internship or whenever you have opportunity to associate with university. We are a university where there is no bureaucracy. We are directly mean business. We are open for that. Please let us know in what way you can continue your association. You can contribute back your knowledge, whatever you have gained, in one or the other way. There are several research which is happening in this department. Great research are happening. Okay, if anybody wants to, now you may be thinking, I have BTech, MTech, I don't have PhD. I have reached around 55, 60. Can I do it? There is an opportunity for you. You can, because there's an abundant knowledge inside you. Only thing is you have to put it in terms of paper and get it published. Because knowledge is already acquired in the field. So these are several opportunities which are available. I'm sure the day-long deliberations will be more meaningful. You are going to discuss a lot of things about industry, academia collaborations. It should not be restricted only to the words. Please really mean it. We are very open to receive your inputs, advice, and any programs you want to do, shorter training program, we are very much open. We have all the facilities available. Once again, thank you very much for taking time out to spend your valuable one day with academia. And I congratulate the Dean and Professor Amit for taking this initiative and making this really happen. At the end of the day, I want to see what are the outcomes, what are the action plan with the timeline, which we are going to achieve. And exactly after 1 year, please plan again. Bring same people, because don't bring different people, Bring same people and tell them, this is what you said, this is what we have done, please let us know what next. That is should be the commitment of the school. I hope Professor Amit and Balakrishna, you will take this initiative. Thank you very much for inviting me, and thank you for patient listening. Thank you.
Your vision and guidance